Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, it's the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. I screwed that up on a couple other ones, but it's Trungles. And their website is chroniclebooks.com. Supportive Oracle Cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. There's ToriHartman.com for the website, or there's Watkins with an S publishing.co.uk, or there is WatkinsPublishing.com. That's on a different box. Also a Tori Hartman deck, in case you're interested. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius? I want this bottom card. What is the bottom card? I guess we'll find out. Oh. So where is this coming in? Vanity. We got vanity here. It's just kind of floating around the situation. I feel like it's like hot potato with that. Who's the person with the vanity? Doesn't have to mean that you're going to have to be the one holding that at any time. I feel like you'll know. But it may be like bouncing between a few other people. And there's something about a history. When I'm feeling the vanity, it seems to be coming in with the environment and this history. Like the Six of Cups. It is the Six, right? Yep, Six of Cups. I feel like there's people, like, it's going around the room here. It feels like it's going around the room, like hot potato. It feels like hot potato, like let's pass around the vanity. But I feel like you got the Five of Wands, like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I see other people doing it, and I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. That's what I feel like that's going on around you. Like I see it, hot potato, hot potato. Like it's vanity though, and I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want to turn it back with that. I just really don't. But it's something about the way the situations were, working out, kind of like. Once the finger gets pointed at somebody, they have to defend themselves, and they're like, there's only so much I can do. What do you want from me? That vanity card. Where is it really touching? Because I don't think you're dealing with it. I don't know if you even should. And I feel like that's the question. Should you really even address it? Because there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion around you, and typically, Sagittarius has a lot going on. Confusion just doesn't fit into the schedule. It just throws things off. You got way too much going on to sit here and try to figure out who did what and why. It's kind of like, listen, I'm just going to step out of the situation. You all sort it out. I have things I have to get done. Things need to restabilize. I feel like you stepping out is actually... It's weird because it feels like, oh, should I really do that? Is that being irresponsible? But I'm also getting like, if you do, the situation will sort itself out. Kind of like, all right, I need to be productive. I just can't sit here and mull it back and forth with you for 10 days. You all just kind of sort it out. If you have questions about what I did, I'll give you quick answers, but I'm not going to sit here and mull it out with you. Shoot me a question, shoot me a short, simple thing like, were you there? Did you do this? I'll tell you yes or no, and we'll move on. Because I can't let everything else get backed up because people are all confused. You guys need to figure that out yourself. And what I'm getting is like somebody is causing some craziness here. I think that's what it's going to boil down to. Because there's a lot of finger pointing, but there's somebody trying to create like a diversion so that they can get what they want. It just doesn't seem very stable. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Sometimes you have people who just do that. I'm getting like, if you step away, it's the prayer card. I'm getting prayers are answered. Kind of like, you want this just to kind of solve itself. This time, sure. This time, that's for the best. Let the situation solve itself. The Magician card in your hand is making me feel like I have better things, and that's where I'm going. Let this situation sort itself out. I just can't do this. I just feel like I'm annoyed with it. Like, listen, I got a lot going on. I just can't be a part of this foolery. Tomfoolery. Because I feel like once you step away, I feel like people are kind of like, there's other people that are also feeling like, you know what, the Sagittarius is right. They can't sit here and just, blab back and forth with everybody. They have a lot of things to do. And you know what? So don't I. The Sagittarius is right. We got things to get done. I just can't sit around here and just talk about this all day. I got, things are just going to get more backed up. All right. So I'm going to do the same. I'm stepping out. I'm going to get stuff I need to get done. If people have questions, when I have a minute, make the questions simple. I'll give you yes/no answers, and we'll move on. Other people are following your lead on that. You're not looking to lead, is what I'm getting. You're not looking to do that, but people are like, nope, Sagittarius is right. We don't have time to do this. We have a lot of other things going on. And a lot of other people don't want to be a part of this ridiculousness. That vanity card, it's kind of like people are like, you know what, forget it. Forget it. If you think I'm a jerk, then you think I'm a jerk. I'm not, but I'm not going to be a part of this. And they're walking away. They're following your lead on this, but I feel like this is literally stabilizing the situation, and people are realizing the less you play the game, the less it can be. I feel like somebody's playing this confusion game, and if you step away and you're just like, I'm just not going to play it. I'm just not going to, I don't have the time to waste. I had a manager like this 6-7 years ago. They would have meetings just to waste time, and I was just like, what's wrong with you? I just remember thinking, what was wrong with that person? And I'm still wondering what's wrong with that person. But I feel like it's kind of like, you just have some people like that. They don't really want to work. They just want to entertain themselves and collect a paycheck. I know that may sound harsh, but there's somebody like that. I feel that energy around you, and it's kind of like, well, that's not going to work for me. So Sagittarius is stepping out, getting something done. Other people are doing the same thing. Whoever's trying to play this, entertain themselves and get a paycheck game, they're not going to have enough people to do that with, and they're not going to be able to do it because people just won't play the game with them. And if people won't play that game, they can't get away with it. Oh my God, it's reminding me of a whole situation. It's just, sometimes toxic people move ahead. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. But I feel like there's a new phase. If you do this, other people will follow. The next uncomfortable moment that comes forward, this seems to come in a block. So I feel like all this comes in a block. Like it all at once, but the block makes me feel like, it's becoming painfully obvious there's a problem here. You got stuff you got to get done, and you're taking care of what you have decided. You have things you're going to take care of. What you've decided you need to take care of, you're going to do that. The Chariot card is like, I'm moving. I got things to do. There's things that mean a lot to me, and I'm not going to let them fail just because somebody's playing games. I don't harbor negativity towards the person playing those games. I'm just not interested. I'm not going to judge what they're doing and why. If they have good reason, I don't have time to figure that out. I'm moving on with impartiality, because I feel like you're at that point, kind of like, I'm not even going to sort it out. If somebody else decides that that's valid or not valid, good with them. I'm not here for that. But ironically, when you walk away and you won't play, it highlights what's really going on there. You're not looking to highlight it. You're not looking to call somebody out or highlight their bad behavior. But it's literally happening, because I feel like when people see you walk away, it's kind of like, well, the Sagittarius must be walking away because this is foolish. And then other people are like, well, yeah, it kind of is. Other people are going to kind of call this out. Not in a bad way for you, but in a bad way for the person who is playing that game. It's going to happen really fast. I feel like there's when I'm seeing all these wands, I feel like it's like a gang up. It feels like a gang up situation. And I feel like people are all like, wait a minute. This is not the first time for this game. It's happened this time, this other time. You know what? And we've gotten really behind on things, and this is not good for any of us. This is, in fact, why are we allowing this? People are going to get really upset when they realize the person playing the games, how long they've been doing this, and how much that's caused them setbacks. It feels like a gang up situation. And I don't think you're interested in that. Kind of like, no, I'm not looking to gang up on anybody, because it's interesting. You have the Eight of Swords, and I'm getting the Eight of Wands is coming after this person. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm pulled along in the group here, but I'm like, I'm not about that. I'm not looking to gang up. Like, I don't want to be a part of a mob. I don't want to do that. Like, if you all believe that you have to take care of that, then take care of that. But I'm not looking here. I'm not going to get a pitchfork or a torch and follow you along and, barbecue somebody. I'm not here for it. That's not for me. I also feel like, I think you can successfully keep going with, I have other things to do. So I don't think you have to be directly involved, but I feel like people are trying to pull you in, like they want you to give your 2 cents about how this played out, how that played out. Be aware of that, because I feel like there's this mob mentality, but the person who it's going after, like, they caused their own mess. I don't know if a mob is necessary, but I feel like a lot of people are upset with them, and like, it might get a little brutal. I don't know how else to say that. However this is playing out, I feel like it's going to get a little brutal. I feel like you're not interested in this brutality. You're not interested in it. However that sorts out, I think we just need to concentrate on what we want it to be. Kind of like, all right, if we don't believe this person is right, then we got to do what we need to do to move them from that position into somewhere else. We got to move them away, remove them from that position, and move on. And then we need to stabilize and create what we want here. If this person has been here too long and they've just been creating problems, they've been more creating meetings for their amusement, not to make things better, which has caused a lot of problems for a lot of us, then we're not going to allow them to do that anymore, and we're going to take the necessary steps to change that. Once we've done that, move on. I feel like it's kind of like I'm stepping back, like, listen, I don't want to do this mudslinging thing. Let's just get the facts out there, get it taken care of, and move on. Because I keep going back to, like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for I don't have time for the pitchfork thing even. Like, I don't want to do it. I feel like that mob mentality might come in. Just be aware of it. You definitely don't want to be a part of it. I get that. So, I think we're there. Okay, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.